my friends! Oh, wait. Hello, my friends. Diney's here from Seuss Art, and I love each and every one of you. And give yourselves a hug, and give your moms a hug, and call your sisters and brothers and tell them how much you love them. Just do it. Do it. It'll make you feel good. All right, so today we're going to work a little bit on this gouache piece. These are doodles, guys. I'm just doing this for fun, shits and giggles. I'm learning, so you know, if I read a book, like let's say I finished a chapter in this book, I want to apply what I've learned in a way that I can just, you know, it doesn't matter. I can just do it until I figure it out, you know. So I got lots of books like that, and I'm doing lots of doodles. This one just happens to be really intriguing me. Now, gouache is a more opaque form of watercolor. You can use it straight out of the tube, and it's wonderful if you're doing, I guess from what I read, plain air, and you want to just get a real quick sketch with colors in, you know, of your piece, and then take it back to the studio and work with it, you know, with the colors that you've created. It's less expensive than going out there and just, you know, doing your draft with oil paint. So a lot of artists use watercolor as well. You know, it all depends on the artist. A lot of other artists just do a pencil sketch, but then they have to figure out all the dark and the light as the sun's moving and everything's changing. So I'm gonna be using the same two trays I used the last time. This still has some Persian blue on there, and a little bit of the quinacridone red and Chinese white I see, and then some mixing, and I'm guessing in here we had a brown, but I think that was a combination of other colors coming together. And this is going to be to lighten our whites. Okay, and for whites, going with Dr. Phil Martin's Hydrus, which is a liquid white watercolor. I'm going to be using Guache's Chinese white, and maybe not. Definitely we'll be using it, but maybe not. Winsor Newton's Payne's Gray gouache and Persian blue. I'm pretty sure that's purple. We'll see. May or may not be using these graphenites. They would make great highlights and shadows and things like that. That could be last, who knows. But those are the things I'm looking at as far as this. And so the first thing I guess I'm going to do is just squirt my little pan here with some water, kind of activate some of what we got going on there. Excuse me. I'm going to put a little bit of white on this white tray. You're not going to see it because it's going to be over on the other side there. You can see it. That's a lot. Excuse me, I'm sucking on an alloy, and it just hit the back of my throat. Not the alloy itself, just the pepperiness of the alloy. Alright. I believe I'm gonna go in with the smaller one first. And I do have my water. It's from yesterday. It's blue. It's okay. And most of the heavy minerals. So I'm just putting this wet brush into this white to reactivate it. And it's probably where I'm gonna start, with just a little bit of that blue. Ton of it. And take that here. I'm kind of putting this color on heavy because I'm going to go in with the white. Now, I'm not cleaning the brush, going right into the white. More white. Nice. So going back in just the white. So first I'm going to go ahead and give my brush a nice clean squeegee white. I'm listening to the news. I'm just enjoying it very much. Every once in a while you get a little something that is different than the depressing things about how all these awful people are getting away with stuff. They're just like getting away with it. I mean, what the fuck is that shit? But I digress. This is amazing. So, my thinking right here is working on the values. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. To create the shapes. Now remember, we have black Yupo underneath, right? So we can always go back into the Yupo. We can pull up our paint and go right back in there. I really, really love the shapes that this makes because I'm going in macro, micro. And I'm having a blast. It's like the ocean is spilling into something over here. Although I'm not sure if it's gonna be an ocean yet. It could just be the sky is spilling in. That'd be okay too. So I'm gonna take a little white up here. This is going to probably be our brightest area of the sky. If we're thinking about composition, where's your light coming from? That'll help us determine a whole lot, especially with what's going on down there. Some of those clouds can have more light on the bottom because obviously the sun is somewhere. we don't know. We're just watching. We're just putting down light and dark and light and dark and light and dark. Now let's really make this pop. All right. So I'm gonna give my brush a really good thingy. What's the thing? It's very dry, damp, but you ain't squirting anything out of it. And I'm going to go into, going to take a dry brush. Ooh. Oh goodness, arthritis doesn't care. This is a Nick Pro round. It's a 5. and it's firm and really nice. I am going to give it just a little wet and a wipe and go right in. So what I want to do over here, and you'll see it once we get the values in. I know you see it coming out. I can hear people going, I think I see it. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, this is a very liquefied version of the blue. And I'm just going to drop a little bit of that in there, into that puddle I got going. Give my brush a really good squeezy. And then go in and pull it. And now we're pulling up paint. We're revealing the dark underneath. That's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying the joy of just taking my time and doing little tiny details. I think that's really something I thoroughly enjoy. And I can't wait to apply, you know, whatever I'm learning here to oil painting and encaustic wax painting. See, I'm pulling up colors around the shapes I really like, you know, to give a contrast in those values. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. And it's doing a phenomenal job. So, I'm going back into this gouache. And just put a little bit here. I'm gonna be moving this around, so don't, you know, freak out. That guy's so sick. I know you guys can't hear the news, but let's just say I live in the state of Florida, and that was the governor talking. That's all I'm gonna say. He's sick. So I'm gonna take this over here. Right. Alright, I'm going back in with this smaller brush. Dampening it a little bit, throwing it in the liquid white. Some of this white over here would be good too. And kind of going to take it. I'm going to move it. And again, we're gonna go back in and fix all this, guys. Or, you know, set it straight. Oh, that's a nice little rock right there. You see it? Get a little more white. I like it. Let's make more. Ah. Oh, I got quiet, didn't I? Oh, shit. Let me show you why. Disregarding the color up there that we did. See this brush? Ooh, now focus. 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 There you go. Look at the rocks. We're making rocks and steps and all sorts of shit. Little buildings, waterfalls. We got so much going on here. It's redunculous. A little bridge going over there, but now let's fix this up and be done just for today's doodle. I mean, I'm gonna work on it some on my own, but I mean, not right now. I'm tired. It was very hard at work today. Very, very hard at work today. Well, heavy. Let's just put it that way. Heavy. Like hundreds of pounds heavy, kind of. Totally wore me out, man. I'm quiet again. I'm so sorry. This is so much fun because things are making themselves because I'm practicing a technique that I was reading. And so I get to watch those things like make themselves. It's so fucking cool. Not a kid-friendly show. I think I'm loving the little things I can do. The tiny little things I can do. Alright guys. That's all we're going to do today. Oh wait, we got to finish this so you can see. It's not really a mess. It's not a mess, I promise. So I'm going to add some of this white that we have over here. It's starting to dry. Now we move some of that color down. It is an eyesore though. I agree with you. It's an eyesore. So we'll fix that tomorrow. Or I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Just not today. I'm tired. Alright, my friends. This is Denise here from Cesar. And if you hum anything today, please hum this for me. Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy free. It's a fun song. It'll put a smile on your heart. Ciao, Bella. And I love you, Mommy.